Pinterest.com. I'm in the Shanghai, China area, and I'll let you look while I talk. Okay, this is November 4th, something like that, 2017, and like I say, I'm in the Shanghai area. I'm on a tour. This is like tourists go on. And let me tell you a little bit on how it works. I knew this before, but now I'm experiencing this stuff. One thing, every day on this tour, we're in a different town each day. And we're on a bus. And I say we're on a different town each day. We take tours in factories and stuff like that. One in the morning, one in the afternoon, and then we end up in another town, in another hotel. This is nothing like my trip when I was here in spring. When I was here in the spring, I was on the western part of China, and now this over by Tibet. Now this time I'm on the eastern side. Now, one thing, there's two complete different places. Here, most people work for the government here. So I've been here 3 days now, and it's been really strange. Everything has been strange. And so I finally started saying something, asking questions. And it's difficult I'm trying to start a business with different things. And it's hard to do it. And the way when I work a business, what I do is I talk to the owner of the business. That's how I work things out. First I get to know them, who they are, so then now there's a face, and they can see me, so they know who they're doing business with. In other words, if I have to come back and talk to them, we want to make sure I'm coming back and talk to them because of good experiences. They don't want me to come back to bitch. Okay, but I've noticed, I've been looking at businesses and things have been strange. It's hard to find the owner, and that's because the owner is normally the Chinese government. And since it's the Chinese government, I can't work deals with them because there's no boss. Just trying to work a deal with, any government. They are an identity. There's nobody that will take responsibility. And it's the same thing here. So, I can't get anything going. And another thing, I find stuff that I can do something with. And I've learned I can't talk to anybody. I can't tell them what kind of work I do. I can't tell them what kind of stuff. Everybody's curious because I'm homeless and I have no money and I have no job. And remember I said when I was on the western coast, the women really found me intriguing. Here, they look at me like I'm a spy. It's really strange, the attitude of the people here. I'm sorry, looks like I started videoing at the wrong time. I got all these trees next to the highway, so you can't see anything. But anyway, there's a big difference. Over here, my credit card works. I mentioned this before. It's hard for me to do anything because there's no credit cards, so no money. Luckily, I know how to work my life with no money, so I was able to do good in Western China, but I can't do it over here. One of the things that it reminded me of is getting close, or United States is getting close to these people. Everybody finds me suspicious here. And just like in the United States, see something, say something, dial 911. Nobody wants to get involved, but everybody wants to rat on me. And that's what's going on in the United States. Nobody wants to take the initiative to do something when they see a wrong and do something. So this way they get paranoid and they just rat on people. And that's what this country is totally like that. I had problems on Western China, but nothing as bad as it is here. The only thing I got going for me is, like I say, I'm on a tourist bus. I run around with a bunch of tourists. And these are a whole bunch of old people. They don't do nothing. They just want to look and take pictures and stuff like that. And like I say, I'm looking for business opportunities. And I enjoy different than most people. And it's been really difficult. So now I'm starting to learn, don't talk, don't say anything. And even though I don't have nothing to be ashamed of, I'm proud of what I do, and it's morally right. And everything I do is taking personal responsibility. But these are two things that don't work in Eastern China. Personal responsibility and morals. It has nothing to do with anything. They don't use neither one of them. And like I say, it's because they all work for the government, some way or another. And so in other words, they're eager to please, but they'll snitch on you if you're not normal. And anybody that knows me knows that I'm not normal. So I'm not like everybody else. So I really stand out even here. And now the tourist people that I'm with, they're a group from Australia, Canada, and the United States. And just about all of them are Chinese. There's 114 of us, and less than 4 or 5, maybe 4 or 5 white folk. Everybody else are Chinese. And so it's been an experience, to say the least. And like I say, so most people, I'm sure they're going to enjoy this. So one thing I've noticed is everything is very expensive. And when I was on the other side of the country, everything was very cheap. So I'm really shocked, and I'm puzzled on what's going on. But like I said, my credit cards work. So the system is set up here to handle tourists. They only take us to places that they want us to see. And like I say, normally when I travel, I go any place I want to go. I talk to anybody I want to talk to. Here, I don't even get around people unless they get me around those people. So it's very staged. Everything is staged. I'm really sorry. The pictures you're seeing is nothing but brush, but the thing is, everybody's asleep on the bus now, and I don't want people hearing what I'm saying. But like I say, I'm sure some of these people, or at least one or two anyway, are set up. I mean, they've got a system. They know what they're doing, and it's just very organized. Like I say, and I come from, I came from a third world, from Guatemala. So things are very disorganized. Here, everything is very organized. And organization really kind of scares me. Because when you're organized, that means everybody does what they're supposed to. And now, why do they do as they're supposed to? Well, normally they're in debt some way or another to whatever. And like I say, I'm sure they're worried about their paycheck here and their futures and stuff like that. In which I make my own paycheck and I make my own future, so I'm not dependent on, especially a government, but a government or a company to take care of me. And but anyway. I think this is my first real video being here in China. So, these are smaller places. These aren't nothing like those big old ghost cities. But we're not in Shanghai. We're a long ways. We're 2 days drive from Shanghai, west. 2-day drive west of Shanghai. So it's quite a bit different here. I don't know how it goes because I haven't been able to talk to any of the local people. I said everybody I'm able to talk to, I've been set up. They're the only ones that associate with us, are the ones that are allowed to associate with us. But anyway. Just thought I'd share, and let's just see what I'm doing. And these look like new buildings here, and they're right amongst some of the old buildings. So there's kind of an urban renewal kind of thing. They're tearing down the old stuff, putting in the new stuff. Looks like there's like 4 floors. I think if you need 5 or more, you have to have an elevator, so that's why they keep them at that. And don't forget, this is Agenda 21 running at its best. All this is total planned. Everything is planned. Total codes from government codes tells everybody what to do. Every place in the country. That's why the housing is so much different. Businesses are so much different here than on the west side of the country. And I will be going over there later. Like I said, I'm going to be here for months. This is my no stress mind.com.